Time to get into classic movies. I like a good classic movie. There's a lot of them. This is a classic movie where a shark rains on everyone's parade. No one likes a rain during a parade, especially when it consists of sharks. It's extremely scary and dangerous. When I was a kid, I watched a movie. It's a classic movie now. It's a Stephen Spielberg movie. And the movie touched me in my fear center, which is usually this big. But when I was small, it was like basically my whole brain, my whole head was basically a fear center. I was scared of everything. And when I saw this movie called Jaws, not only was I frightened of the ocean, I never wanted to jump in the ocean ever again. To this day, when I swim, especially in the ocean or the sea, if something touches me, I basically freak out like a lunatic and I scream like a 6-year-old girl. It's pretty pathetic. I could try to contain it, but the whole time I'm thinking two things. Rapey seal, rapey dolphin, or Jaws. Those, did I say two? I meant three, sorry. Because the rapiness is one. But the shark, the great white, that's the big one. And today's review is on Jaws, a classic movie that people worldwide loved and adored and never wanted to get into the ocean at beaches ever again after this. This was a frightening movie. Now, it is dated now. There's no doubt about it. And the synopsis on it is pretty simple. It's three bros hanging out, partying on a boat, having a great time, drinking and telling stories. And then a shark, a great big monstrous man-eating great white, has to come in and ruin their party. That's basically the movie. Look, you have three awesome dudes. You have Quint, which is the penultimate badass, okay? Survived Pearl Harbor. And then now he's shark hunting because all the sharks ate his brothers when their ship went down. And so now he's out to kill every shark that he can. He is on a mission to crush the shark species. And I don't disagree with him. I think we should crush the shark species because basically they are much stronger than us. If sharks could fly, if they learn how to fly with some sort of suit or something, out of the water, we will be extinct. Or think about this. What if they somehow build suits, exoskeletons to walk on land? Now they're called land sharks. Hooper. He's the scientist guy who has all the contraptions. He's the thinker, right? He's the one who's like, okay guys, this ain't the shark. I think the shark's bigger, right? And everyone's like, you're a funny little dude. And then you have Brody, the sheriff. You trust Brody. Look, Jaws came out in 1975, so this is an old movie. And Steven Spielberg still did an amazing job with the shark, because there's still a lot of freakiness with this shark. Regardless of the fact that there are scenes where the shark looks really fake. I mean, really fake. And you're like, okay, that's a fake shark. It still makes me not want to get into the ocean. And here's a note to all the guys who might ever be on a beach or are on a beach right now when they're watching this. If the girl you like decides to scantily run, stripping off all her clothes, which is awesome, I agree, and jumps in the water, in the ocean, to swim way the fuck out there, don't drink so much that you fall over and don't get the opportunity to have ocean sex before she gets eaten by Jaws. That's what you should have done. Swam out there real quick, made love to her, and then swam back. Just told her, I'll be back, I gotta poop. They always fall for that. And I think this is what's happened. I've thought about this. I think when a great white, or any type of shark, bites you, it's because they're bored of eating fish. Think of that. If all you could eat was chicken all day long, you'd get kind of sick of it. You'd want to eat something else. They're swimming around eating fish and they're just tired. Man, I eat fish all day long. I want something else. And they see this flip-floppity thing up on the surface of the water, and they're thinking, well, I'm just going to try that. That looks weird and interesting because it's flipping and flopping. And it takes a bite of you, and you don't taste like fish. You taste like chicken from what I understand and what I've tried of human. Makes more sense. Why they want more. And suddenly you have all these sharks who just want chicken. They don't want fish anymore. They want chicken. Because you're basically now the chicken of the sea. I mean, talk about an eye-opener for a shark's taste buds. Eating fish, then tries human. That tastes like chicken. What? In the end, I can say this. Jaws, as a classic movie, holds up. When I watched it again, I was actually surprised that I continued watching. The beginning section's a little expository, and they're talking a lot, and I'm just like, let's get to the action here. But when they get on the boat, and they're broing it up, which is basically most of the movie, that's when it gets awesome. So I'm giving this classic movie a 7 out of 10. And it's a classic in my heart because it still induces a little bit of fear in me. You are going to need a bigger boat for this one. You're going to need a much bigger boat. When life gives you lemons, there's one thing to do. Squirt it in someone's eyes. But since you arrived here, you probably don't have a lemon. So you probably should just subscribe, comment, and then go find a lemon, just in case something happens. You gotta have a lemon in your pocket.